Hey guys, Cap24 coming back with another run formation shift scheme out of the Seahawks playbook. Today we're going to be looking at the single back wing slot. Now I just want to go through all the run plays on this and kind of show you how we like to scheme this from a running standpoint. You've got the halfback dive, which is typically what I want to start off with because the next one is the halfback stretch, and the halfback stretch is your audible. So you can definitely go ahead and look at the defense and call halfback dive, look at the defense, and then kind of adjust with the halfback stretch if you like it. Then we also have the halfback misdirection, which is that counter play, and then the zone weak. Okay, so those are the four runs. And what we're going to do here is basically start off with halfback dive. Okay, and what you're going to see is you're going to be able to scan the field. All right, you're going to be able to look at it and say, do I want to run this halfback dive straight up? Do I want to do some different motions, some different things? What I like to do is I kind of like to start off with doing the halfback dive, and I like to motion this player over. And then it looks like, it could be an overload to the right. Now we're doing halfback dive up the middle. And you're going to see that we're going to give them a little bit of something to worry about as far as up the middle. Because what we really want to do is we go ahead and call the halfback stretch. And we get an overload now. We basically the same motion. We move this player over. We want to do the overload to the right-hand side. And you're going to see that we're going to be able to kind of get around the edge and get some good yardage, right? So what we're trying to do is create the ability to sneak in this the stretch play without them, trying to adjust on it, right? So this is going to be the most powerful plays when we go ahead and we adjust it. We get this guy outside, and you're going to see that we're going to have the ability to, kind of make some moves and get some more yards because we're stringing along a stretch with the additional blocker. So that is the main thought when we want to run this formation is try to sneak in the stretch with that extra player. And we do that by starting off with going ahead and always motioning this B receiver in order to set up the halfback dive. So we do this, now we're doing the halfback dive up the middle. It's going to give them a little bit of a pause in trying to go ahead and go to the right side. Now, we do have some other options here as well. If we go ahead and we move this player over and say after we beat him with the stretch, now they're moving everybody, to the right. Basically their users go to the right, everybody goes to the right. And we want to make sure that we go ahead and, stop them from being able to, kind of overload that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to single back wing, which is basically just one toggle to the left and call zone weak. You're going to see how quickly this is going to get. Now we're going to go and attack the left side of the field with our players and be able to get some good yardage on it. So it's just one of those deals where if they overcommit, and, typically speaking, when they overcommit, they're going to, usually go like this and kind of go this way with it. This way, they're really going to stop it. In the middle of the play, they're trying to do that. You're seeing that you get that ability to come back to the left side with the zone weak. We call it really quickly. We quick hike it. Now we're going, again to a softer spot in their defense and really be able to make sure that they know that we can run up the middle to the right-hand side with a dive. We can run to the right with the stretch, and we can also run to the left with the zone weak. Three very easy calls to do when it comes to this formation. So now what I like to do when I'm on the right hash is a little bit different. I like to take this tight end, I like to move him to the left and kind of do a run scheme out of this type of motion. I'll start off with the halfback dive. This way they kind of know that we still have an inside presence that we want to be able to hit. It's one of those deals where I'll try to start on like a second and short, third and short, something where I want to pound the ball, give them something to worry about, give them a little bit of a idea that we're okay going ahead and just getting some minimal yardage. It's not going to be your home run threat. Now, your home run threat is going to be more of the halfback stretch. So the first time I run this, I'm going to pretend like I'm going to do a fake audible, right? Fake playmaker. I do that. I run this ball to the right-hand side, giving them the appearance that this is what I want to do, right? So this is my 3rd and 1, 2nd and 1 type, setting it up early in the game. Now I'm going to go to the halfback stretch. I'm going to do the playmaker. And then I'm going to move this guy over, okay? This is going to be kind of what you're looking for, the home run threat. You're going to have 3 players on the left-hand side. You're going to be able to try to get some seal-off blocks and be able to kind of get some more yardage when it comes to, being able to, extend them on the left-hand side of the field. So you've already set it up early in the game with the halfback dive. You want to do that fake playmaker, something early in the game, 2nd and short, 3rd and short, get that nice little first down. Then we're going to move this guy over. Now, the third time we run this, whatever the case may be, we move this guy over. Now they're scrambling. Is he going to run up the middle or is he going to run to the left? We're going to change it on them, and we're going to go ahead and call the gun ace slot offset, and we're going to call it inside zone. Now, just this little hesitation, what you're going to see a lot of times is they're going to want to stop the outside run with the halfback stretch. So they were going to be over here. We went ahead and audible to something like this. What we're going to do is we're going to put that, they're going to kind of come back inside, right? And what that's going to do is give us a really nice option to go ahead and run this as a quick hike ability, right? So here we go, quick hike it, and now we're going to go ahead and kind of run in that little hole for a nice easy run. So what we did was we moved this guy over. They're going to kind of react to it. We're going to go ahead, and as soon as he's here, kind of give him a curveball by saying, you know what, I'm preparing for the dive, I'm preparing for the stretch. Now let's go ahead and make you prepare for something different, and we're going to make you prepare for the inside zone. And all that changes, it just puts doubt in their mind. What is he running? Now, okay, we're going to run this, and we're going to get some easy yards. Now we have to worry about, I have that ability to cut it inside. I have the ability to run it outside. Just a really nice play to put some pressure on the defense. So that's kind of the second way I like to run this as far as that goes. Now, if I'm on the left side, middle side, doesn't really matter. I'll show you the third way I like to run this. And this is going to be going in audibling to the gun wing slot offset. So right now we got no motion whatsoever, right? We're just going to leave it like this. Now, if I go ahead and leave it like this and I run my plays, I can run stretch to the right. I can do basically anything I want. Now, if I go ahead and audible to the gun wing slot offset, I can do inside zone. They don't move much. And now I'm going to change it this way, right? So basically, you're going to see that you're going to have that ability to kind of move it in and out. So if you don't want to do any motion, the first one was to motion the slot receiver to the right. Second was to motion the tight end to the left. Now we're going to do kind of a quick hike system, right? We're going to not do any motion. We're going to run stretch to the right. And I'm definitely getting, strung out there, so that play didn't work. But you can definitely see that you can do stretch to the right. You can do halfback dive to the middle. Kind of look at what you've got as far as doing quick hike ability. Now, if you don't want to do any motion, like I said, the next thing you want to do is just go to the gun wing slot offset. And when you see that, you're going to be able to do the inside zone real quick. And now you went from really running from the middle to the right now to having a left-sided threat, and which you're going to be able to kind of do, pretty quickly. So that's kind of why I like this set, because it really gives you some options no matter what. You're going to have threats to any side, doing 3 different run type schemes. One with a motion to the right with your slot, one to the left with the motion with your tight end, and then stand still alone. You're going to be able to hit all 3 spots, guys. So definitely use this as probably one of my favorite ones to start off in, because of the way that you can really have a home run threat with that halfback stretch to either side, depending on which way you want to run it, guys. Come back with the next formation soon. Thank you.